It's the radio guy, Mike Prince. Welcome to another episode of the Mike Prince Show right here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network, coming to you each and every day. Of course, by now, you should be aware of our social media presence for Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. It is all at the Mike Prince Show. The YouTube channel is OpenMic Broadcast Network. Our website, obnradio.com, and of course, our 24-hour dial-in message line, 713-570-6736. And without any further delay, we'll jump right into today's episode. Have sports, we'll travel. The Open Mic Broadcast Network serving student athletes from Little League, high school, and collegiate coverage right here on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. From coast to coast, from dusk till dawn. You can catch all student athletic action right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the station designed with you in mind. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, the voice of student athletics. Today's episode is made possible by attorney Lee Van Richardson, located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call him today at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, a proud partner of the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Well, history is all around us today, and we'll start off with the anticipated news coming out of the Big Ten Conference that Kevin Warren is a few hours away from being named commissioner of the Big Ten. This would mark the first time in the NCAA's history that an African American would be given the esteemed duties of being commissioner of a Power 5 conference. And although we're in the 21st century, 2019 to be exact, it is amazing that we're saying this is going to be the first time ever. Warren, of course, associated with the Minnesota Vikings. He comes from a strong pedigree, if you would allow. His father was over college bowls, so he has been prepared for such a time as this. We'll wish him well, and hopefully things will come out in his favor later on today. Another history-making day would be the draft, second draft, in fact, for the American Softball Association. Of course, we have the vested interest in the likes of Larissa Yaya Hernandez and Destiny Williams as they await to see if they would be drafted on one of the four teams to represent the American Softball Association's league to start its second year in Mobile, Alabama. We've heard from Representative Auburn Donaldson, and we'll be hearing from him later on at the conclusion of the draft to see how things unfold. Now, of course, we're pulling for both of these young ladies to be successful and end up being drafted. Number one, it is historical because these two will go down in history as the first two women from Prairie View A&M University ever eligible for draft in the professional softball ranks. And of course, if either one of these young ladies gets selected, this too will be an addition to the historical day that we made mention of just moments ago. But I know it's a day of anticipation, excitement, and I guess a bit of nervous energy for Destiny Williams and Larissa Hernandez. We wish you luck, ladies, and we'll be rooting for you, whichever team you land on. The draft is scheduled to start at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at The Mike Prince Show, and we'll give you the updates as the rounds progress through. Other news in regards of women's athletics, the NCAA is now trying to make a push for all divisions 1 through 3 to incorporate women's tumbling and wrestling as part of their programs. Right now, it's under 30 programs throughout the nation that are offering these sports through the Title IX avenue, and it's going to be a strong push to get these sports included from D1 down to D3. It's going to be very interesting to see how this one unfolds. Once again, this would be a couple of sports that you could incorporate that won't dent your budget too much. But once again, it goes back to what we have been emphasizing earlier. There is plenty of fluff in these budgets, even in the budgets that aren't that strong in the budget area. There's still some fluff to extend and add on. Just saying. So we'll keep you posted on how that one unfolds. Of course, we are moments away from a couple of big events in regards to Prairie View A&M University. June 26th will feature the National Alumni Association's golf tournament to be held in Cypress, Texas. You can actually call today at 936-857-5817 to register your team, sponsor a hole, or become a corporate sponsor. That number is 936-857-5817. Also, would like to remind you about the National Alumni Convention to be held in Spring, Texas, beginning July 25th through the 27th. Once again, that number to dial is 936-857-5817. One of the special caveats for this year's event will be the second annual Athletic Summit. Scheduled to be keynote speaker at this summit will be Athletic Director Fred Washington. And they're also going to have some picture-taking sessions with the championship trophies and some of the coaches of your choice. So you don't want to miss that. That will be July 27th at 1 p.m. Once again, you can dial 936-857-5817 for the latest and the greatest information. And speaking of the latest and the greatest information, Panthers getting ready for football camp this coming Saturday, June the 8th, on the campus of Prairie View A&M University. We heard from Coach Dooley as he's anticipating young men to be coming from all over the country, as well as the state of Texas, to be a part of this camp. Now, this camp will be looking for the 2020 Diamonds in the Rough, and it should be an exciting time. It's always a good thing to keep your name in the forefront of these young men as they come across decision-making times in their young lives. And every inside track you can get, take full advantage of. We're pretty sure there are going to be some local interests to be involved with this camp. We'll make sure that we'll try to dig them up and highlight them right here on the Mike Prince Show. As we get ready for the kickoff of the 2019 season, of course, we'll be having Coach Dooley featured weekly here on the OpenMic Broadcast Network. We're truly excited about that. And if you've been keeping up with us on our countdown to kickoff, Fridays have been dubbed as our Football Friday. And we'll be headed into week 6 as the Panthers will be taking on the Southern Jags. Right now, our projections that the Panthers headed into Southern University will be 2-3, breaking a 3-game skid with the victory over Grambling. You got to stay tuned for Friday to hear how our projections will come when the Panthers land in Baton Rouge. I have been vocal, and I'll continue to be vocal and share my concerns. I have no doubt that skill positions will be a premium for the Panthers. My concern is the trench game on the offensive and defensive side of things. But all of that will begin to unfold itself in the very near future. And speaking of the very near future, my time has expired for today. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of our daily programming here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network and encouraging you to become a listening partner. Simply go to the website at obnradio.com, click on the PayPal button, and you can become a listening partner. for as little as 17 cents a day. That website again, obnradio.com. I've got to go, but until the next time, you guys be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.